Hello everyone. Guess what I've just got in the post? I have got my Mockmill 200. After much research and trying to figure out where to get it and what to get, and watching loads of videos online about home milling, I went for the Mockmill 200 and I can't wait to open it. So I don't know where to start because the way it's packed up. So I'll just cut away here and I'll show you then when the box is open. Okie dokie. Oh, I see some grain in here too. Exciting. Wow. So they've given me some 100% heritage wheat grain. It tells the protein content and it's 500 grams. So there's 2 of those. Okay, they gave me 3 of those. Three the same. One was supposed to come free with the mill, but there was a delay in the shipping, so he said he put in some more free grain. So this is brilliant. I ordered from Deliverdeli. See here, deliverdeli.com. I'll put their details in the description. And that's lovely that he gave me two extra free. So all this grain was free. So that means I can get started on something today, which is very exciting. Look at that in there. Okay, and here is my Mockmill. I can't wait to get this open. There's a little booklet. Wow. I'll show you in here. It's a lovely material. I know it's plastic. They used to be made with some sort of renewable material, but they've changed over now to plastic, which I'm happier about, I think. But that was the delay in the delivery then, because they had just changed over. Let's get this out. It's very heavy. Whoops, there's the lid. Attention, please remove before first use the transport locking system for the Mockmill 200. How to do that, this can be found on page 13 of the operating instructions, so I better remember to do that. Good luck, Mr. Mill. It's definitely heavier than I thought it was going to be. Oh, it's very heavy. Packed very nicely. And it's the plug, the right plug for here, which is great. Ooh, so exciting. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Well, waiting as in being brave enough to order one and then picking one. There's so much choice on the market, but there's not much choice here in Ireland. So that's why I went for this one from the UK. And it's so cute. It's beautiful. Let's get rid of this packaging. Now, here she is. Isn't she gorgeous? I'll have to think of a name for her. Molly Mill, maybe. But I might think of an Irish name, maybe. Any suggestions? But package, and there she is. So nice, so beautiful. So the grain goes in here, the stone mill in there, some stone casing. So let me see, I'll just pause and I'll read the instructions for the setup. We might as well read this together. Dear customer, we are very pleased that you have purchased one of our mock mills, and we welcome you to the world of whole grains. Taste, freshly milled flour tastes better. Feel, homemade is good for you and easy to digest. Explore, everyone can bake good bread. Just give it a try. Put your mock mill to work right away and enjoy the variety, the great taste and aroma of the freshly ground whole grains. We hope you will enjoy discovering and enjoying your own new creations. We hope you will have feedback for us. Best regards, Martina Mock and Grain Lovers team. Now, before first use, attention only for the Mockmill 200. Before starting your Mockmill 200 for the first time, you'll need to remove the transport lock. To find out how, check page 13. Okay, removing the transport locking device, only Mockmill 200. Follow steps 1 to 3 to open the mill, which is on page 10 and 11. Remove the 2 transport locking devices. Are positioned opposite each other and between housing and milling device. Continue with the steps 5 to 7, page 12, to close the mill. Okay, let's go to page 10 and 11 to open the mill. If the mock mill is not operating properly or if heavy soiling is suspected, it makes sense to open the mock mill. Then you can remove grain residue from the milling chamber and clean the 2 stones using the soft brush. Can you see the stones in there? You clean the 2 stones using a soft brush or a wooden spatula. Be careful not to lose the 2 small springs that support the upper stones. Please follow the instructions below. Removing the adjustment lever. Please disconnect the mock mill from the power socket. Unscrew the adjustment lever by turning counterclockwise. Counterclockwise, okay. Now there we go, so we'll keep that safe. Number 2, removing the hopper. Now place your hands between the funnel and the upper section of the housing and press the 2 lugs on the back of the upper section inwards using both index fingers. While doing so, lift the funnel and expose the milling chamber. There's the 2 lugs. Oh, these 2 things here. So, like this. Oh, there we go. Not too bad. All right. Opening the milling chamber. You can now open the milling chamber by unscrewing the large round cap with the cross in the middle, counterclockwise. So counterclockwise again. There we go. Okay. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm glad you're doing this with me. Then, oh, there's a helicopter outside. Next, you can now open them. Yeah, we did that. Number 4, lift the stator off. Now you can lift off the top stone, the stator. The bottom stone, rotor, is then visible. It is attached to the motor shaft. If a hard film has built up on the milling stones, please see page 19 and 20 where we explain how such a film can be removed. The top stone stator can now be put back into place. So we lift off the top stone. Whoa, look at my lovely stone. Beautiful. And there. Now, so I go back to the part about getting the, so I follow steps 1 to 3. Okay. Okay, I'll put that back down. Oh yeah, it says not to lose those things there. Put that back down for a minute. Now, this must be the thingies here. Remove the 2 transport locking devices. They're positioned opposite each other and between the housing and milling device. So that's just these things here. That must have been just to keep it from banging around the place. There we go. So I have those removed. And then continue with steps 5 to 7 to close the mill. But anyway, I'll just show you that again. That's the stone. And if anything gets built up, you can just take this out and clean in here, I presume. So let's get it back in. Kind of bounces. Oh yeah, that's because of the springs. Now, so continue with 5 to 7 to close the device. Closing the milling, screw the large round cap back on again. There we go. And until you feel a strong resistance. Now turn the cap 1/4 turn back. So strong resistance is there, and turn it 1/4 turn back. So maybe there. What do you think? Now turn the cap 1/4 turn back. Plug the Mockmill back in and turn on. Turn the cap further until you hear the slight ticking noise that indicates first stone contact. Then switch off the unit. Oh my goodness, now. Now I'm getting nervous. Okay, I think I'm going to put something underneath it. It's very heavy. What did it say to do? Turn the Mockmill back on and turn the cap further until you hear the slight ticking noise that indicates first stone contact. There we go. Turn the cap further until you hear the slight ticking noise that indicates first stone contact, and then switch off the unit. There we go. Okay. I'm shaking. Slide the movable inner segment which the lever was screwed into around to the middle of the right side of the mill. Where's that? Slide the movable inner segment which the lever was screwed into around to the middle of the right side of the mill. What does that mean? Where was the bit screwed into? Okay, now I see it. So I twist this around here. It's not that movable. Where? See, it's this here. Don't seem to get this over here. But it's not very movable. No. It's not moving at all. a second. All right, now I see. So you don't need to twist anything, just this here. It just moves on its own. Panic over for that bit. Slide the movable inner segment, which the lever was screwed onto, around to the middle of the right side of the mill. So approximately there, I would say. Next, number 7, adjust the lever. Screw in the adjusting lever just a few, well, it skipped a bit because now the picture is showing this back on again, so I'll put that on first. And then screw in the adjusting lever just a few turns into the movable segment. Do not tighten. Now push the adjusting lever to scale position 1 and turn it until it is tight. Set at position 1 and switch on. The Mockmill should always produce a slight ticking noise. The stone contact causes no wear and will stop when milling starts. You didn't tell me to put this back on, but I'm putting it back on. Now, follow the instructions again. Screw in the adjusting lever just a few turns. Okay. Now push the adjusting lever to scale number 1 and turn it until it is tight. Set at position 1 and switch on. The Mockmill should always produce a slight ticking noise. There we go. And then let's see what we do next. Now you can stay with me while I get it ready to use. Before first use, please mill a handful of grain and then discard the flour. This will remove any mineral debris left on the milling stones from the manufacturing process. Oh yeah, it said first, most important thing. Connect the plug to the power socket, place a bowl beneath the chute, switch on the mill. See, there's some grain that didn't go in. Anyway, I'm sure I'll learn as I go along. Here's the flour. Now I'm going to just discard that, as I said, but that is super soft, fluffy flour. Whoa, that's really, really smooth. So that was on number 1. Really soft. And there is the setup of the Mockmill 200. Thank you for joining me for that. And I will go ahead and bake something now, or make something. So I'll do a video of that too. God bless you all. Talk to you soon. Bye.